Alright, welcome back to Hot Topics TV, y'all. If you've never been here before, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on Hot Topics TV. Let's get into this. I don't know, man. This whole Tia Mowry's divorce thing, it just rubbed me the wrong way. And it probably rubbed me the wrong way because I saw how broken her husband was. And being that I'm a man myself, I see the climate that's out here today for men. Like, a woman will tell you, hey, you got to put a ring on it. A woman will give you a ultimatum. A woman will set a date. She will let you know, if you don't marry me by summer of next year, I'm out of here. I'm going to give myself to somebody else because, I think I've been with you long enough and you should marry me by now. And the man is not necessarily ready for that marriage, but the amount of pressure that's mounting, you eventually tell yourself, yeah, I'm in love with her anyways. I mean, I see a few red flags, but I'm definitely in love with her. So instead of giving those red flags a chance to show more, there you are. Forced, pressured, will you marry me? And then that same woman will turn around years later after you've invested every part of you and you didn't do anything wrong. You were a good husband all along. She'll turn around and hit you with something like, it's not you, honey, it's me. I forgot myself. I don't remember who I am anymore. Like that kind of stuff. I don't remember who I am anymore. I've been pouring into others so much, I've stopped pouring into me. And I need to get back to me. And you're left with that. And that's it. And with that, I'm out. Peace. Oh, by the way, the house we've lived in for how many years? I'm keeping that. You gotta go find somewhere to live. The children we had together, I'm primary custodian for those kids. You can come by and see them every now and then. And all the assets, I'm keeping everything I ever had and made, and I want half of yours too. And that's, it's hurtful. It's hurtful. So, and I said it before, I said Tia hit middle age and she panicked. Because I watched the interview that her husband did. And one of the questions they asked him, and they were like, did you? Did you do it? And he was like, did I do what? So y'all asking if I cheated. And the man is like, you can ask her. She would be out here telling everybody I cheated if I did. I never cheated throughout my whole marriage. Nobody could say I ever cheated on my wife. Now I'm saying to myself, damn, people forget what their wedding vows mean, yo. Like, humans take a vow before God and man and then break that vow on purpose. Because I got bored. This ain't it for me. I'm no longer happy and I can't figure out why. And they just leave you there. And you went into it thinking, this is it for me for life. I'm committed. And your partner is not. Halfway through, your partner is thinking, how do I divorce and get the hell up out of here? Anyhow, according to Radar, actress Tia Mowry reached a divorce settlement with her ex-husband, Corey Hardrick, months after their split. And the details have finally been revealed. Now, I checked Radar online and the details said something like this. Their agreement indicated a cordial dynamic with Mowry and Hardrick signing off to share joint legal and physical custody of their 2 kids. No beef, no nothing. Joint legal and physical custody means, they'll do their part 50-50 with the kids, and his decision making skills will be taken into consideration, or his opinion will be taken into consideration concerning everything that has to do with the children. So that's a good thing. Now, Tia herself, she will not have to pay child support or spousal support. And get this, she can keep the family's $4.3 million home that they once shared in Studio City, California. Yep, she gets to keep the house. Now, some people are saying, well, she's the one that bought the house and probably she wanted to keep it after the divorce. Well, lucky she ain't in Texas, because in Texas, they'll split that house right down the middle. And he lived there long enough for him to lay claim to that house as well. But for some reason, Tia's ex-husband does not strike me like the type of person that's going to go to war and be like, ruffle feathers. Hell, the man didn't want no divorce, man. And when his wife was out here on national television on whatever shows she could get front row seat on to tell her story, when she was on there telling everybody, yep, I filed for a divorce, I'm getting divorced. This is even before the divorce was finalized. While she was doing all that, he kind of like crawled into his hole, and then he kind of like hunkered down. And then when he stuck his head out every now and then like a turtle, it was like, I really don't want to deal with this. I love her. I love my wife. That's what he said. While she was saying they're getting a divorce, he was out here on social media saying how much he loves his wife. The man wasn't saying, I'm hurt, I'm bitter. He was like, I love my wife. I want my marriage to work and I love my wife. And you know what's messed up? What's messed up is how many women jumped on the comment section to say, too little too late, buddy. You lost her. Like, social media and the internet, that's the worst friggin' place, boy, for any relationship. Because if you say the word divorce, ain't nobody on social media telling you fight for your marriage anymore. There's nobody in them comment sections saying, oh my God, you guys have been married for so long. You guys used to be my couple's goals. What happened? Did y'all get counseling, man? Can y'all please try counseling again? Can y'all return to God? Can y'all start doing some date nights? Can y'all start going to church together or whatever religious thing you're into? Go see your priest or your whatever, your shaman or whatever. Can y'all work it out? Nobody is saying that on social media. On social media, everybody is like, oh, you getting divorced? Oh, you go ahead, girl. You go, girl. And it's like they're ready to throw you a divorce party, right? They got their pom-poms out. They're cheering you on. Go, girl. Why you did it? Why are you getting divorced anyways? And she says something like, I don't know. I was just unhappy, And I felt empty. I felt like I had poured into everybody else and I had nothing left inside of me for me. I just feel like I forgot who I was. And, it's time for me to find me. It's time for me to do me and to live. And everybody goes, yay! That's what I'm talking about, girl. It's a bad thing to forget yourself. It's a bad thing to pour into others. Nobody is saying, damn, you poured a lot into your children and your husband. That's who you are supposed to pour into. And it only means that you are being a good mom. Yeah, you got burnt out, but it doesn't mean that you jump ship and run away and leave your marriage. Nobody is saying that. Everybody is like, yay! All the guys on the other side for him, they're like, hey, don't worry about it, man. All them females are the same way. There's a lot of girls out here. There's a lot of skirts and booty out here. You famous in Hollywood anyways. You'll be all right. The best way to get over one woman is to get under another one, or, all that, or get on top of another one. Ha ha ha. Whichever way you want to take it. Like, nobody is trying to help people save their marriage anymore. But it is what it is. According to court documents previously obtained by RadarOnline.com, Mowry had informed the court that she turned over all required bank and tax statements to her ex-husband before their settlement. Going forward, it was determined that, hey, this is what it's going to be. I keep the house. We share custody of these children. You do your little part. I go on and live my life. And it is what it is. You know, again, I'm watching some new. Now, look at Tia's husband, right? Tia's husband, he hadn't done much acting work throughout the time he had been with Tia. And I'm wondering if he was like putting himself on the back burner so that her star could shine brighter. Because he's a brilliant actor. Now he is out as in acting. And I've seen quite a few new series that have came out. And he is in them. So he's getting a lot of acting work these days. You know, with nothing, with time on his hands, with the house now being empty. Your wife left. She took the house. He's in a new space, bachelor pad, and his children aren't around. So now is the time to like get back into Hollywood, put that resume out there, tell your agent, hey man, find me some work. I'll do commercials, I'll do movies, I'll do whatever it is. Just find me some work. So he's back to working, obviously, and he's busy. Going forward, it was determined that neither of them could speak about the other in front of their children or within close proximity in a negative, disrespectful, or derogatory manner. This was also to be honored by their family members and friends. If either of them moved on with new love interest, it was said that there was a mention that stated that each party is restrained from introducing the minor children to their new romantic partner until the party has been in an exclusive relationship with a romantic partner for at least 6 months. So obviously, they're both highly concerned about the well-being of their children. You know, you don't want mommy and daddy to split up on Monday, and by the time the kids go over to daddy's house on Friday to his new place, they're being introduced to, hey kids, this is Sarah, this is daddy's new love interest. Or the kids walk into the house and there's some guy sitting on the couch, hey kids, this is mommy's new boyfriend when daddy just left a week ago. I've seen that happen before in real life, quite often actually, right? So the fact that they took the time to put all that stuff into writing, don't speak bad about each other. I mean, people are going to say what they want to say regardless, and there's nobody around to reinforce it. But the fact that they took time to even bring their families on board, like none of y'all say anything bad about him on both sides, none of y'all say anything bad about her, and also if we meet somebody who we're interested in, you guys are going to have to be together for about 6 months at least. Figure out if this is who you really want to be with before you go introducing your partner to these children. Because the last thing you want is the children to have memories like, yo, daddy and mommy was together for years. And then when they left, mommy just started going through guys like crazy. Or daddy just started going through women like crazy. It's not going to be a good look for the kids, right? I wish them all the best anyways, man. I'm talking like the marriage was mine. I feel some type of way. I actually thought this was one of the couples that was going to make it and was going to be a shining example of black love. But turns out that ain't the case. Anyhow, hit that subscribe button. Click the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on Hot Topics TV. I'll catch y'all on the next video. It's Hot Topics TV. I'm out. Peace.